All right, how about now? Can you hear me now? Testing 1, 2, 3. Drop in the chat if you can hear me now. Yes, fantastic. All right, let's try this again. Sorry about the technical difficulties, folks. We'll get it kicked off here with our Friday store tour at Atlanta Brick Co. Get the comments up here. Looks like we've got it now. Fantastic. All right, we'll keep rolling on. The magic of sound, yes. Technology can be difficult sometimes when Mark decides to take the day off to build Lego instead of come run the stream. All right. It's a miracle. We've got lots of people talking about growing beards. I don't know why. But anyway, we've got the Friday store tour here at Atlanta Brick Co. So if there's anything interesting that you're looking for Lego related, I will be happy to explore our store and see what we can find for you. And then if you're interested in making a purchase, you can always give us a call or an email. All of those details are down in the description of this live stream. So I'll look for any comments to get us started about what folks are looking for their Lego collections. Let's see, Bricklanta updates. I don't believe there are any Bricklanta updates, Morgan, not as far as I know. Mark has yet to see his surprise. Ooh, sounds mysterious. All right, Captain Brian asks, can we look at Star Wars? We definitely can, Captain Brian. T. Valkyrie was asking about Gremlins as well. We can go look for those in a little bit. I believe those would be with the dimensions. Well, let's take a look at Star Wars first. Looks like it's a little busy over here right now. Are we looking for built Star Wars or sealed Star Wars, Captain Brian? Feel free to drop in the comment section what you're looking for. Show any built Star Wars armored vehicles. Yes, I can look for those as well. And R. Claxton looking for Castle. So we'll take a look here. Let's see, there is some down here. Let's take a look around. Star Wars armored vehicles. There's the Armored Marauder from The Mandalorian. Oh, T. Valkyrie was just saying Gremlins in the audio. All right, fair enough. Teresa Comtois, maybe, from Facebook is looking for the VW Beetle. Yep, we can look for that. Captain Brian is looking for sealed Star Wars. All right, let's flip around here and take a look at the sealed Star Wars sets. We'll just kind of pan across while I catch up on comments. You can also always go onto our website and search by sets, and you can search by collections to see all of our sealed Star Wars sets as well. And then we will go look for the VW Beetle after we look for Castle for R. Claxton. Horntail Bricks want to see the brick heads as well. Yep, we can definitely take a look at brick heads. I got to make a list of things to look at. So we're going to look at Castle, then VW Beetle, then Brickheads. And then as soon as I get through all those, I'll take a look for some more requests. Actually, let's do Brickheads first since they're right next to Star Wars here. There's some sealed Brickheads. Looks like we've got a bunch of Cyborg and Frankenstein. We've got some of the 2-packs. There's one of the Lord of the Rings ones with Frodo and Gollum. Got some other ones. DuckTales. That's one that may go up in value. We'll see. A witch getting geared up for Halloween. And then we've got a ton of built Brickheads in this case right here. So you can take a look through those. And some of the more expensive ones sealed in the box. We have the Stranger Things Brickhead set right now. That's a pretty desirable one. Considering there have only been, what, like 3 different Stranger Things sets made? Tons of built Brickheads. How much is the UCS TIE Fighter, asks Lemur Bricks. I can find out. And we've got some extra overflow architecture at the bottom there. Let's take a look. Then we're going to look for the VW Beetle, I believe is the next thing. After Castle for R. Claxton. All right, let's do Castle and the Beetle. Simpsons Brickheads. I don't think I saw... There's those Target exclusive ones. No, I don't see any Simpsons Brickheads. Let's go take a look at Castle next. And then we'll look for the Beetle. And then AC/DC Rocker 23 is asking for Classic Town. We can definitely hit that up as well. Classic Town is somewhat mixed in with our generic city stuff, but sometimes there are some older sets kind of in the back There is the Legoland Town System Steam Shovel, a small one, but that one's probably sealed if it's in the case like that. We have some other older town stuff mixed in, but let's take a look at Castle for starters. Randy just worked hard yesterday to put out some brand new built dragons. So if you're looking for some dragons, there's a nice red one already for $80, and then there's the much sought after dark green one from Fantasy Era, I believe, for $150. A very expensive one. If you're looking to get a classic El Dorado Fortress before the release of the upcoming new one, we do have a pretty nice looking built one here with what looks like all the minifigures. Actually, maybe even some bonus minifigures. I think that's more than the set came with. So you could have a pretty stacked El Dorado Fortress there if you want to get the classic one. Got a chess set. Got some older stuff down here on the bottom. Some Forestmen. Some Dragon Masters as well. Some other smaller sets down here in the corner. So some very good stuff in the castle case right now. That's actually the Pirates chess set. That doesn't belong in there. There's one tucked away back there. The Knights Challenge, I believe. One of the first jousting sets. For $300, certified pre-owned for that one. Alright, let's take a look around and see if we have a VW Beetle anywhere. There have been a couple different versions of the VW, so drop in the chat which one you're looking for specifically. And then Captain Brian wants to know how much the Thai UCS set was, so we'll go back for that. I'm not seeing any of the VWs right now. Horntail Bricks wanted to know how much the chess set was. Alright, let me pop back over there, since I know where it was. The Pirates chess set is only $120. So, and 20% off of that. As a reminder, all of our built sets are 20% off right now. So that would be a little less than $100 then for the built Pirates chess set. All right, let's go. Let me scroll back through. Bum, bum, bum. We need a Randy emoji. Yes, she is next on the list for sure. I think Mark said we are only about eight subscribers away from getting some more emojis. So if you want to see Randy get an emoji, definitely subscribe if you've not already. So the UCS TIE Fighter is certified pre-owned. That one is not sealed, but it is in like new condition with all the components. And it is $375 for that one, certified pre-owned for the UCS TIE Fighter. So not a bad deal, not a bad way to get it, as long as you don't care about being in perfectly sealed condition. But we have thoroughly inventoried it and vetted all of the parts and minifigures and everything for accuracy. Good afternoon, Mike Hipwell. How you doing? All right, let's go back through. Malistair said Thai UCS sealed is $450. I don't believe we have a sealed one right now, unless our website says otherwise. There may be one floating around somewhere else. We may take a look at the top shelf next if I don't see any other requests. So Horntail Bricks wanted to know how much the Stranger Things Brickheads was. So let me go back and check on that. Lots of people already talking about Brick Fair, Virginia. People have got conventions on the mind. It is that season, for sure. So let's go take a look at the Stranger Things Brickheads. Been building the Van Gogh Starry Night. Finally had that set for like a year. Wow, Nexus. Congratulations. That's a pretty cool looking one. Oops. Losing my gimbal control here. Hold your tongue, Sir Nomus, with my Florida brother. Nice. Alright, let's scroll back down here. Try and catch up. Alright, and let me see if I can see a price on these Stranger Things Brickheads real quick. Looks like that one is $50 for the Stranger Things Brickheads. For whoever was asking about that one. Bayou Bricks says, looks like the After Brick World crowd has arrived. Yes, that's true. That is true, Bayou Bricks. Is there a good source of upcoming brick conventions? There are a handful of good ones going on. I'm not sure if there's any one place that kind of sums them all up, because they're all run by different organizations and run by different folks. But I'm sure some people in the comments would be willing to list out a handful of the good ones that are coming up. All right, let's see. Finally figured out my new white whale, UCS Falcon. All right, Grumpy J. Well, good luck with that. All right, let's see. Unless website is wrong, it has both the new in box and like new. Okay, so we must have a sealed one somewhere. I probably just didn't see it. It may have been back there as well. Brad P says, be sure to like and subscribe as it really helps promote the channel, and click on the link below if you are financially able to join. I appreciate that, Brad P. Thank you for doing a little plug for the channel. Like I said, I think we only needed about 8 more subscribers to unlock some new features like extra emojis and some other good fun features for all of you. Some good perks and stuff. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else. Are emojis based on subscribers or memberships? Yeah, maybe it is memberships. I'm not sure. Mark would know the answer, but the more engagement with the channel for sure is what gets us more slots for things like emojis. All right, let me keep scrolling back. Make sure I didn't... Yeah, sorry, Teresa, I didn't see any VWs, but you could also go on our website, atlbrick.com, and probably search for either Volkswagen or something, or Beetle, if that's the one you're looking for, and you might be able to find some results. But I'm not currently seeing any in our store, either the old one or the new one. The old one being the, I believe it was dark blue, and the newer one being kind of the azure color. Yeah, Nexus, that Joust set is a really expensive one for sure. For sure. All right, let's maybe start on a pass on the top shelf. Yeah, Google AFOL recognized events. That's a good way to do it, Bayou Bricks. Yeah, good recommendation for sure. All right, let's see. Last night was the Koyev building. Good pun, Morgan. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's do a pass on the top shelf. Starting on the left, we have got the Indiana Jones, the original Temple Escape. We have the World City Train Barn, a much sought-after set by train fans everywhere. We've got the Technic motorized excavator. We've got one of the older space shuttles. Not super old, but, you know, that was probably maybe around 2010, that ballpark. We've got a nice Ninjago Lightning Dragon battle. That's a pretty hard to find one these days. An older version of the Hogwarts Castle. We'll also pass over real quick. We've got a built AT-OT with dropship here. We have the UCS Snowspeeder. That one is also certified pre-owned. We have a sealed Venator. Very cool. We have several copies of the Imperial Trading Post. Sealed brand new. That's a Pirates set from... gosh, I don't know if that one was from 89 or if that one was a little later or not. We've got the Indominus Rex Breakout there, sealed. Another large Technic crane, certified pre-owned. The Taj Mahal, certified pre-owned. I see you trying to hide down there, Garrett. Trying to pull a Daniel, are you?
Yeah, maybe.
You trying to steal my thunder? Yeah,
Maybe.
I see. We got the Taj Mahal, certified pre-owned. We have the original gunship, certified pre-owned. So that means it still has Jedi Bob and those blue super battle droids in there in perfect condition, just like you buy them anywhere else in our store. We've got the Minecraft Village. We have the Corner Cafe modular building. So there's some good stuff on the top shelf. And then sort of on our mid shelf, we have some other smaller but definitely rare old castle pirates, even some train sets, some Star Wars sets. So some very good finds. Yeah, that treasure chest one is very rare for sure. Yeah, that's right, Tegan. No Mark today. He is at home building with Lego. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? He called out of work just to build with Lego. Unbelievable. I got some people dropping the Garrett emoji, it looks like, for you there, Garrett. Get some for Steven as well, since he's standing here. Let's see. What do you? Oh yeah, you got to get the hat on.
You're
for
really
the...
showing off all this cool stuff back here, but you haven't showed off the coolest thing yet.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't.
It's so cool.
I didn't get down that far.
I'll bring it down for you.
Oh, will you? That would be so kind.
Look how cool this is.
Oh, great! Thank you, Garrett.
I mean, you won't get much cooler than that.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Of course, I knew you wanted. Nobody in the chat wanted to see, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I did, Garrett. Yeah, I was really looking while I was reading the comments. Yeah, so thank you for showing me that. Yeah, Nexus to Zach dropping lots of Daniel, Garrett, and Steven emojis. Much appreciated. Dan Smith wants to know, did Garrett get the info?
Yes.
That sounds very cryptic.
I did get the info.
He got the info. You got the goods?
Yep, got the goods.
Okay, all right.
New video.
Glad to know. Top secret, but he's got some intel apparently. Love those castle set box designs. Yes, for sure. They are very iconic, very unusual. Unlike anything we've seen since. But we'll be getting some more of that kind of style in some more of these remake sets, it seems like. We had the 90th anniversary castle that sort of went with the classic design, and now we're getting Eldorado Fortress in a very classic box style. So those are going to be very very nice boxes to have, I think, and to hang on to and to display for the nostalgia factor for sure. All right, let's see if we've got any other requests. At this point, if anybody had put any requests that I had missed, feel free to drop them in the chat again, and I will do my best to get to them. But I believe I'm caught up for now. Go take a look at what happened in Bricklana. Nah, I don't think I'm going to do that, Nexus. Nah, I think it's fine. It's probably the way I left it. Has Chris found a spot for the built Eiffel Tower yet? Yes, BJ, we did find a spot for that, and the answer is in Orlando. I believe we are sending it down there. I think I saw him boxing it up yesterday. We're also going to send that Titanic down there, so it'll be nice to get some larger sets to display in that very large space that we're going to have opening up down there in Orlando. 46 watching, but only 25 likes. That's so sad, Brad P. It's like the people don't want to watch me make a fool of myself by putting on the Nexo armor. Somebody's got to do it besides just Mark, or he'll get too. His head will get too big. Price on original Indiana Jones Temple Escape. Yes, let's go take a look, BJ. El Red Coat Dorado. All right, I don't know about that, Grumpy J. You're gonna buy the El Dorado Fortress and swap it all out for red coats. Is that what you're saying? You staging an invasion? So certified pre-owned on the Indiana Jones Temple Escape is $450. I know a good chunk of that is at least dedicated to that gray boulder piece. I think it's like a $60 piece or something crazy. All right, Fall Equinox is looking for some Ice Planet, one of my favorite themes. Let's go take a look. See if we've got any Ice Planet in the space case. Let's see. It's a pretty iconic color scheme. I'd be able to see it pretty easily. But I'm not seeing any Ice Planet right now. That's very sad. We've got some of the minifigures. We have the two more common minifigures. We haven't had the Dr. Kelvin in a long time, probably since I put the space figures online. But I'm not seeing any. Ooh, look, there's an Islander set out here. Whoa, look at that. Only $150 for that. That's not a bad price with the box. That's pretty good. $150 for that one. Yeah, I think we are plumb out of Ice Planet, which is very sad. But happy to take a look for you. Yeah, Geology Joe says, "Dang, that set has balls." No, just one. Just one, Geology Joe. Yeah, sure thing, BJ. Happy to help. Good price, says Geology Joe. I agree. That Islander set for $150, that seems not bad to me. Ice Planet rocks. Is that a pun, Geology Joe? Do you make rocks puns all the time, all day? All right, once again, if there's anything Lego that anyone is looking for here in our store, if you're curious if we have any products or want to inquire about the prices on any items, I am happy to help. Feel free to drop them in the chat. If you already dropped it once and I overlooked it or missed it, just due to the volume that usually comes in at the beginning, feel free to drop it a second time, and I will happily go and check that out for you a second time. Don't take it for granted. Good, Joe. I'm sure you have a whole lineup of these puns just ready to go. Joshua Clark, what are you on, 2 accounts? Are you on 2 accounts, Grumpy J? You're on Facebook and YouTube to get 2 likes in here to try and get me to put that Nexo armor on? I think that's what's going on. All things red coats, please. Sure, yeah, let's go look at red coats for Grumpy J, who I think is running on 2 different accounts. Grumpy, Brad P, and Lemur Bricks all slam me, so that's 3-1. Oof. Do you have a Padawan Anakin? Asked Grant Kelly. We can go check that out as well. We still have a pretty good number of these sort of red coat army builders. These whole 2 rows were filled up, so it looks like we've sold about maybe 9 of them or so. We've got some classic red coats back there. We have the Admiral as well as one of the officers. But as far as anything else red coats related, here's a set here, certified pre-owned. That one is 6263, certified pre-owned. That one is $200. Let's see.
Blue coat set here.
Oh, blue coat set. Yeah, what do we got?
That guy has a blue coat.
Okay, yeah.
That guy has a blue coat.
Well, I wonder
and that guy has a blue coat.
I wonder if Malister has this one. He might not be complete in his blue coat collection.
Just put this online.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. There you go. So that is the what is that? Detective's Office modular building. Just went online if you're looking for that one. What else we got hiding in the back there? It looks like a smaller blue coat set for $300. Set 6267. We've had a number of Pirates sets come through lately. I think that was the only red coats one I saw though. Yeah, we still got this sweet Paradisa lighthouse that's been calling my name, but I don't think I'm gonna pull the trigger on it. All right, let's see what else we've got being requested. Tegan wanted to ask if we can have a look at the bulk table. Yeah, I can do that after we look for Padawan Anakin for Grant Kelly. We'll for sure look at our pick-a-brick table. It's actually very full right now because we just finished filling a bulk order that was taking up a good chunk of our bulk Lego. But now we are doing pretty good recuperating from that. We're pretty stacked right now. All right, looks like we have, if you're looking for that version of Padawan Anakin, SW0488, we do have him for $60 there. There's some of the older classic versions, but I believe that is the one of the more updated modern versions. There's all sorts of Clone Wars Anakins as well, mostly episode 2 or 3 for Anakin. But yeah, you can always go on our website and search by Bricklink code or anything else to see if we have any of those minifigures. All right, let's go take a look at the bulk table for Tegan while I keep reading some comments. D. Holden wants to know if we have the mystery machine. Yeah, we can go look for that, D. Holden. Look at this pick-a-brick table. It is positively overflowing. It's been spilling onto the floor a lot lately. It's so full. So if you've been waiting for us to get a good restock, ooh, look at that. There's an older piece. I'm gonna stick that in my pocket. So we are doing pretty good on bulk right now. If you've been waiting for us to fill it back up, now is definitely a good time to come in and root around for whatever you're looking for. You can pay by weight or cup size, whatever you want to do. Come fill up some bulk. All right, let's look for the mystery machine. Those are usually in this case here. And I am seeing almost nothing Scooby-Doo built or in the box. Got some Ghostbusters. Got some Minecraft, got some Ninja Turtles, got some Overwatch, but not seeing any Scooby-Doo. We actually have a good number of the minifigures right now. Somebody must have just put some of these together. We actually have the full gang right now, as expensive as that would be to buy, especially with how much Velma costs. A good number of options for Scooby-Doo, and a good handful of the villains as well. You got kind of the mummy, the zombie, the vampire, the ghost, and the knight, as well as the kind of swamp creature over here. So a good number of Scooby-Doo minifigs for sure, but not seeing really any sets in any form. All right, let's keep rolling. Grumpy J is happier on Facebook. Fair enough. Just showing my support. It's why I like the sand colors, but sand is just tiny rocks. Yeah, I've heard it's coarse and rough and irritating and gets everywhere. All blue coats. Maybe Jay can be busy with that Eiffel Tower. Yeah, no kidding. Something about Paradisa. I like it. I do too, Geology Joe. I have the... oh, gosh. I can't think of the name of it right now. Poolside Paradise with those big glass domes. I think that's also a contributing factor to why I bought my first ever Friends set with the new botanical garden. Something about those glass domes are just too cool. All right, let's see. Keep rolling. Always good to see the bulk table, says Tegan. For sure, it is looking very good right now. Daniel's upset with the... No, I'm not upset with the geology puns. Looks like things are getting a little rocky on the stream. Yeah. Start off on a clean slate. Oof, these are getting worse. All right, I was in the process of buying that Islander set, but somebody was faster on the trigger than I was. Oh, man. All right, I guess somebody went and claimed that one. At least rocks in a stream are nice and smooth. That's true. Sand red. Yeah, if you want to see some sand red, we could go look at Life on Mars. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Not here, that's for sure. Unless you just want the minifigure. But no sets. I want all of the sand red. Yeah, it's hard to get. It's expensive to buy individual pieces in sand red. For sure. All right, looks like we got some folks visiting that case right now, but we'll come back in a minute or two. All right, let me keep catching up. Speech in sediment. Oh my gosh, these are... Okay, now they're getting worse. Sand green is a great color. That's the one that stuck it out the most. That Velma, no, she's more than $80. She's over $100. Yeah, I think she's $180. Deanna got it. Let's see. Plus indicate intelligence. Daniel keeps going right by. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what you're talking about. Do you guys have the first big Ninjago City set? I don't believe we have that one right now. That one's getting insanely popular with the more and more Ninjago City sets that are coming out. But we do not have the original Ninjago City currently now. Dynamation, how you doing, Dynamation? Good to see you. It's been a minute. Let's see if there were any other requests that I missed. I haven't done too many live streams since we switched over to the StreamYard format, so I'm still getting a little used to reading the comments. But like I said, feel free to drop in the chat once more if there's anything that you're looking for that I might have overlooked. Also, be sure to hit that like button if you want to see me put on the Nexo armor that Mark usually has to put on. Somebody will have to update me with how many likes we're at as we start to get closer to that threshold. What's the threshold now? 50 likes, not 40 likes. 50 likes to get the Nexo armor on. If you want to see me make a fool of myself, we upped our threshold. That's good. That's good. We're not selling out for just any old 40 likes. All right, let's see. Sand red 1x6 bricks are $1 to $2 each. Yeah, that would add up fast, Geology Joe. If you wanted to do anything big, there's a handful of parts in sand red, but not a lot of basic bricks. All right, let's see. I recently got the Brachiosaurus Discovery set recently, and the Brachiosaurus figure is huge, says Dynamation. That's cool. That's good to know. I haven't seen that one built in person. I've just seen the box art when it's kind of hard to get an idea for the scale, but that's good. A Brachiosaurus should be very large. All right, looks like we're in the lower 30s for likes, so we still got about 20 likes to go. Grabbed a sand red piece in a bricks and minifigures haul. Ooh, nice, Rob. Wonder how y'all are gonna fit it in with the other dinos. We'll make room one way or another. Maybe its neck just has to be bowed down. You should show off the high dollar minifigs. Show the peasants the toys of the elite. All right, we can walk over to the expensive figs case. Daniel, will you ever put the Arctic Fowl costume on again? Well, Arctic Fowl is not the villain that Atlanta Brick Co. needs, but it's the villain that Atlanta Brick Co. deserves. So when the time is right, Arctic Fowl may make a return to cause bird-related chaos at the store. So we shall see. Let's go look at some expensive minifigures. It's a great dinosaur figure, says Geology Joe. 50 likes is still a break in the original contract. As a Google lawyer, no, that's not how it works. Brachiosaurus means arm lizard. There you go. We're getting some linguistics lessons from Geology Joe. We can also look at Marvel sets after this. For oops, I just lost it. Who requested that? I'll find it again in a second as we pan across this. Last night they said there was a sealed forma koi for sale, but I didn't see any available on the site. Did someone here buy it during the stream? It's possible. It would be on the website if we had it. Let's see. D. Holden wants to see architecture built sets. We can do that. And Grayson111 was looking for Marvel. So after this, we will go look at Marvel and built architecture. Marvel and built architecture. So yeah, these were most of the expensive minifigures up here. We got a couple Cloud City Boba Fett's, a couple Cloud City Landos, a couple Toy Fair Captain Americas, one with and without the shield. Got some unprinted. Is that Captain Tarful? It's hard to tell. I think it is without the print. And just a handful of other poly bags that may be slightly more expensive or at least hard to find. There's Silver Centurion Iron Man. That's a pretty desirable one. He's up to about $100 now. So there's the 2K racing or the 2K drive car. I don't think that's expensive, but some very cool stuff there. So all right, let's go look at Marvel first, and then we can look at built architecture. The deal was struck during a stream and accepted by a majority of members. Well, we have altered the deal, Malistair. Pray we do not alter it any further. How's the second shop coming along? It's going good. Our Orlando employees are already hard at work getting our store set up and prepped for opening day. We will likely do a soft open and then maybe later on in August do a grand opening, but we still don't have any firm details, so stay tuned to our social media channels for more details on that. We will certainly make it known whatever we decide to do. I believe we have at this point committed that we are going to do a exclusive grand opening set for the Orlando location as well. So that's something you can look forward to when the time comes. Do we have the new Batman polybag? I don't believe so, Bayou Bricks. I don't believe so. You can search for it on our website. I know we didn't have any before I left for Brickworld Chicago, and I don't know of any that have come in since, but I'm sure they will make their way in time. Like any polybag, they will become very common once they permeate the market. Alright, let's keep catching up while I pan across a lot of the Marvel sets. Dynamation says, I like all the random Lego decorations in the store. We definitely have a lot of that. Lots of different store displays and posters and signs and all sorts of fun things. Let's see. A verbal contract does not hold up. Yeah, that's also true. Let's see. Not many options for sand red. A few slopes, 1x2, 1 by. Yeah, it's some very random pieces that they use, just sort of as accent colors for those Life on Mars sets. But not a lot of good pieces for building large structures, unless you're willing to break the bank. Descent does not merit a breach when. Oh my goodness, y'all are getting out of hand. It's not that kind of contract. We can do whatever we want. I'm on your side. Don't come at me. I know. I'm losing track of who's on what side. All right, let's take a look at built architecture. Has Chris said whether there's going to be any opening day limited? Yes, I believe so, Brad P. That's what we said on the morning brick yesterday, so we're going to try and commit to that. Let's see. Motion for no confidence in leadership. Oh, my goodness. The chat's kind of spazzing out on me. Do we have the little goat figure? If you're talking about the goat animal geology, Joe, I can go check. I don't think we have one right now. Ooh, look, there's a built. That's cool. That's the Lego House, the tribute to Lego House set, but we have them individually priced. So if you just wanted one of those components, you could get either just the Lego House or just the wooden duck. That would be a good way to do it. These are all also 20% off right now, so anything built in our store is 20% off. All of these prices. That Australia postcard one there is really good because it comes with those bamboo pieces. Mark's favorite Lego piece, so proclaimed, in sand green, a relatively new color for that one. So there you go. There's built architecture. Let's go see if we have any goats for Geology Joe. We haven't for a while, but I will just double check real quick. How long does it usually take for Pick-a-Brick to come in from an online order? You mean if somebody orders our bulk brick online, how long would it take for us to ship it? We mostly just go out to the table and scoop it up. We do not have a goat right now. No goat. There's this little glass case that he would be in if we had one. Sadly, no goats. All right, let's see. Just wondering. Depends if you pick standards or specials. I was on the store yesterday, asked about opening day stuff, and he said he was working on it. Yes, we did. We did say on the morning brick yesterday we are going to do an exclusive set. So we are in talks with some other folks about what we can do to get some things, some printed elements for that to truly make it exclusive. No goats. Wah, wah. Yeah, sure thing, Geology Joe. Happy to check. That's an easy one to find and double check. Ordered one on Bricklink, and I'm also wondering if I paid too much. Was that for a goat? You think you paid too much for a goat? I mean, they're worth a lot. I think they're probably over $150 by now. I didn't look at the price tag if we even had one in there next to the case. Let's see. Bionic has some unique colors for sure. Yeah, they have a ton of exclusive colors for sure. Let me make sure I got everything. I think I did. Yes, the goat. Brad P., I will try again. Please like, subscribe, and comment to help promote the channel. We would certainly appreciate that. Thank you, Brad P., for the reminder. The more we get engagement with our channel, the more other people will be able to see our content, and the more we are able to give back to you in the ways of membership perks and emojis and all sorts of fun things for y'all to interact with our content. I think I paid $65. Maybe I got a good deal. Hope it's not a fake one. $65 would be a great deal for a goat. We have. Oh, I was right. We have 150 on it. I got a good deal when I paid $75 for one at Brickworld Chicago a year ago. I think we were selling them in the store for about 110 back then. So I would say $65 is a good deal, but we'll hope it doesn't. It's not either in bad condition or a fake one. All right, let's keep looking around the store. There's probably some cool stuff on the side shelf here we could show off. We've still got some of these monorail track packs. Those are pretty nice. We got one of the large wooden minifigures. Those are pretty cool if you're into some unusual items. We've got a bunch of sealed Lord of the Rings sets still. We got the Council of Elrond, the Uruk-hai Army, the Orc Forge, Lake Town Chase, 2 copies of Attack of the Wargs. So Some good Lord of the Rings sets if you're looking for those. We have the Rock Raiders HQ. I think that one's sealed. I think they're the sealed Rock Raiders HQ. We've got the Steven Spielberg Studios set. I was actually just talking about that on a video that we filmed. What day was it? Maybe Tuesday? I think we sat down and filmed a video, but I'm not sure when it's coming out. But it was about some of the best Lego sets from the year 2000. So keep an eye out for that video. Oh, wait. Oh, man. I don't know if... I believe her name was Teresa earlier, who was looking for a VW Bug. I'm not sure she's still hanging around, but we have a certified pre-owned version of the original VW Bug for $550. So if anyone's still in the chat who's looking for that, we have a certified pre-owned one, which means it's in very good condition. It's been inventoried to make sure all the parts are there, and you get the instructions in the box with it.
Minifigure spacers, the collector spacers.
Oh, yeah, let's take a look at those. Do we have any in the package already?
Oh, yeah.
Where, down here in the box. Here we go. This is something new we've done. So these are the Atlanta Brick Co. Collector's Spacers. So as you see, you can use them on some expensive minifigures, like for if you got Cloud City Boba Fett, you could get a brown one. It looks like this box is all brown, but we also have black and white, and there may be more colors coming in the future, but this is the way that, most people know that if they have really expensive minifigures, they should probably separate the torso from the legs a little bit to prevent cracking, but you can use these 3D printed parts to fill in that gap so it looks a little less obvious that's what you're doing. So encourages the prevention of cracking. All right, let's see. I ordered 2 giraffes from Lego's Pick-a-Brick. Pick-a-Brick from Lego. Yeah, ordering from Bricks and Pieces from Lego does take a long time. I believe they advertise that it's like up to 40 business days, which, business days at only 5 days a week. That's how many is that? I don't know. Several weeks, anyway. Probably at least a couple months. What do those spacers do? Yeah, Malistair, so you can just put them on the legs, between the legs and the torso, to keep your torsos separated for your really rare or expensive minifigures if you want to reduce the risk of cracking your torsos. Yes, we did have a pre-owned VW for, I think it was it 500 or was it 550? I thought it was something that ended in 50. 550. 550 on the certified pre-owned VW Bug, the original one. That's an old one. I'm not sure if I'll be able to see the year on it or not. Yeah, I can't quite see the year on that one, but we do have it. Let's see. Oh, Geology Joe, you got it from the Netherlands. Okay, they could be a little cheaper over there, but yeah, you would definitely pay more in shipping. Weird Science 75 wants to see the baby mech we do. Let's see if I can find a baby mech. We sold out of them in Brick World Chicago, out of the ones we brought with us, but it's possible we still have some here in the store. Let me see if I can find one for y'all real quick. Take a glance through all of our custom kits here. Some more up here. We got power rings, we got gnomes, we got Ed's claw machine, we got the motorcycle kit, we got the witch doctor, we got Ed's porta potty, we have goat building kits. Yeah, speaking of goats, if you want cheaper goats, you can 3 goats for $9.99 if you buy our goat pad. We got crankshaft there. Not seeing the mechs right now. There's one other place I can take a look. Nexus said, how did I miss that wooden minifigure yesterday? I would have purchased that. It's probably on the website. You can go check it out on there. If not, if it's not on the website, shoot us an email. I'd be happy to add it for you. There we go. There's our baby mech. Battle Babies Battle Mech. Made with 100% real Lego pieces. So that's a pretty cool one when it's built. That one's just the package. But I bet we have a built one in our display case over here.
There's one in the city.
Or maybe not. Oh, that's true. There's a good reason to go look at the city. We'll go look for a Battle Baby mech in the city. I think they're fighting off the Demogorgon. Darn you, Fate, saving my bank account from paying way too high amounts for like that wooden minifigure is cool, and it's not one we get very often. So that would be worth it. Yep, there's the baby mech up on the roof. And it looks like he and the Demogorgon maybe have actually teamed up to combat weightlifting Jar Jar. If he lifts too many weights, he could become an unstoppable force of evil. So maybe it's best to team up against that front. All right, let's see. A big range of prices on Bricklink. Yep. Pre-owned VW. Help stop the torsos from splitting. Let's see. I heard about it on the podcast. Yeah, Weird Science, for sure. It's only 2 friends to have. Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter the size of the order because they still process them in the order that they receive the orders. So it still takes a long time. Carboxylated says, I have had Lego minifigures from the 80s. Their legs aren't cracked. Is this a real concern thing? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it depends on the condition you store them in. If you store them on studs or with the torsos pressed all the way down, or maybe the temperature's fluctuating or they're in the sun, they can definitely be more prone to cracking. We get cracked Lego minifigures all the time. That's why we charge a little bit more for our minifigures, is because we thoroughly check them all for condition, for things like cracks or bite marks or prints being scratched off or anything like that. So condition is everything when it comes to minifigures, for sure. Let's see. Been waiting for over a month for Bricks and Pieces order. Yeah, that's unfortunately very common from Lego. It's a very popular service, and so it gets backed up very easily. Let's see. I'm on day 26 waiting for my bulk bricks order from Lego. Yep, that's pretty standard. Like I said, I think they say it can take up to about 40 business days. So, let's see. I think he may be ignoring you. No, I'm reading some of his comments. I thought they had robots. Why does this take so long? I think even with the robots, with the volume of orders they get, and picking one piece at a time. Lego's warehouse was originally designed to fulfill sets where they can pull a lot of the same pieces at a time. Whereas when they're filling individual orders and have to pull those pieces in different quantities every time, it can still be automated, but it still requires a lot of resources. I store my valuable minifigures in little bags with all the pieces taken apart. Yeah, that's definitely one of the safest ways to do it. But if you want to still be able to display your minifigs and enjoy them in maybe a little bit more presentable of a way, if you like looking at your collection, this is definitely a good solution for that. It is Hawaiian Shirt Friday, and I am wearing my Nexus. I think you can see it in the thumbnail. If we get to 50 likes, though, I'll be wearing something else. Let's see. Just got my last Lego order delivered to me here at work, says Michael Mulinix. I chew on mine like expensive cigars, says Malice Dairy. Yeah, that would be expensive. All right, let's keep catching up on comments. We need a brick manufacturing plant here in the States. They are opening one soon, Carboxylated, near Richmond, Virginia. In my home state, they will be opening a Lego factory. It is Friday, that is true. We are coming up on about 47 minutes. We've got about 13 minutes left. If anyone else has any requests for our Friday store tour here of any Lego items that they're looking for, I'd be happy to look for them in our store or give you prices or information about condition or anything like that. So if there's any Lego items you're looking for, feel free to drop it in the chat and I will do my best to help you out. Yes, Brad P. It is in Virginia. It is in, I believe it's Chesterfield County. It's southwest of Richmond, Virginia, but not very far. Yep, Geology Joe, that's exactly right. It is going to be relatively close to Richmond. I don't believe that there's really anything to see right now. When Mark and Steven and I, and maybe also Garrett, go up to Brick Fair, Virginia, we may attempt to stop in there to see if there's any kind of visitor center or anything set up to see what's going on over there. See what the situation is. See what the progress is. Let's see. I bought a damaged Zeb minifigure from Star Wars Rebels so I can display him while keeping my new condition one unbuilt. There you go. That's another good solution, BJ, for sure. Have you been to King's Dominion then? I have been to King's Dominion, for sure. That is my home state. King's Dominion and Busch Gardens are like the 2 best theme parks in Virginia. Carboxylated says, Virginia, here I come. My castle mocks have waited long enough. I don't trust eBay for parts, as many are knockoff clone pieces, and they don't state that in the listing. Well, there's nothing in Virginia currently. Oh, unless you're talking about Brick Fair, Virginia. I gotcha. You're going to take some castle mocks to Brick Fair, Virginia? Very cool. Nexus wants to know if my mom will be going to Brick Fair, Virginia. Maybe. I think they at least usually try and go for one of the public days. It just kind of depends on what they've got going on that weekend. Let's see. Bummer, I've gone there once. How many likes are we at? I see 44. All right, well, let's see. We're down to about 11 minutes to get 6 more likes. We'll see if we can do it. Get the Nexo armor on before the end of the stream. Haven't been to Busch Gardens in 14 years. Busch Gardens is one of my favorite theme parks of all time. I think it's... I mean, that was because it was closer to home for me, but I enjoy Busch Gardens far more than any Six Flags or Disney park. And I think it just comes down to the friendly staff and the nice landscaping and not having as many annoying tourists and screaming babies. Busch Gardens is a very nice theme park, very, very well operated and run. I would highly recommend it. Do y'all like playing games like Lego Brawls, asks Dynamation. I have not personally played Lego Brawls, but I've heard some kind of mixed reviews about it, that it was sort of a watered-down version of Super Smash Bros., but it may be more enticing to kids who maybe can't grasp that. So I'm sure there's some redeeming qualities for it. Looks like somebody stole their wife's phone so they can like more. I don't recognize that name, but it's probably somebody else who was in the chat earlier. King's Dominion is just like Great America. Yeah, so King's Dominion is part of, I think King's Island is the name of the franchise that owns it. So there's a handful of other ones that are similar. Diana wants to know, any Harry Potter trains built? We can definitely go take a look for that, Diana. Plan to go to Brick Fair, Virginia on Sunday and spend the rest of the weekend in D.C. There you go. That's one option, Nexus. If you need any tourism recommendations for the Northern Virginia area, I could definitely help you out with that. All right, so there is a version of the Hogwarts Express there, just the engine and the tender. There is that same version with the car. That is the version that came with the platform. That is the most, well, it's not the most recent version anymore because they just did the one with the Hogsmeade station and not the UCS version either. This looks like the original version here, though, the one with the yellow number 1 and 2 tiles there. I believe that's the classic version with the platform 9 3/4 behind it with the cool swiveling door pattern. I think that's one of the more successful ways that they did the pass-through column up until maybe this set where they just sort of had the swinging door. Let's see if we've got any other trains in this case. Looks like another copy of the version that came with the platform 9 3/4, I would say the most common version at this point, but not the most recent. And then maybe another copy of the oldest version back there, because I see those yellow 1 and 2 tiles. So it looks like only those 2 versions right now, Diana. There's another copy of that one. It was also the one that had the curved tile that says Hogwarts Castle on it. 48 likes, come on, so close. 2 more. 2 more. I like Lego towels. Oh, sorry, not towels. I like Lego brawls, especially when I'm a Tyrannosaurus. Oh, that sounds fun. You can play as a T-Rex. That's pretty cool. Vast majority of the folks in chat are already members, but if you're financially able, check to see that perks button. Yeah, I mean, it's 99 cents a month if you want to unlock all the emojis. That was the lowest that YouTube would let us set it. We wanted to make the lowest one so people could just get access to the emojis. So for 99 cents a month, you know, I think you're getting more than you pay for. One more. We see 49. 52. Okay, all right, we'll call it. I'll go ahead and head that way anyway since we're at 52 minutes. That gives us at least 8 minutes of armor time. Let's see if I'm able to put it on one-handed or if I'll have to ask Garrett for help. All right, here we go. All right. It's not as big a deal for me as it is for Mark because I don't hate Nexonites quite as bad. All right, let's see if I can do it here. See if I can one-hand this like a pro. Yeah, I did reach the light goal, Garrett. Uh-oh. I'm going to see if I can one-hand this armor. I'm struggling a little bit.
You know the rules if they get to 60 likes, right?
No, I'm unfamiliar with that rule.
So when they get to 60, you have to purchase a Bionicle.
No, I don't think that's true.
That is. Mark
is it? Does Mark do that?
Mark has done that.
Okay. Let's see. If I press camera, does it flip it or does it turn it off? Nope, it just turns it off.
Not a problem.
Here, Garrett or Grant or somebody, take this. We got to show off the Nexo armor here.
Okay.
I don't think there was a way to flip around the cameras.
That's all right. Let's see.
Situated here.
This is yeah.
Quite the layering effect going on here. We've got the Hawaiian shirt and then the Nexo armor, so it's kind of a confusing.
It's a beautiful outfit. Flex for me, yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
There's a lot that a lot going on with this outfit today. All right, let's see. We've got about 6 minutes left, so let's see if there's any more requests for our Friday live stream before we sign off for the week. You got bonked, said Henry the Horse. Not yet. Not unless you get up to, I guess Garrett said it was 60 likes. What's wrong with Nexo Knights? I don't think they're as bad as Mark does. I hate Minions or some other distasteful themes a lot more than Nexo Knights. But they're not great, that's for sure. Just sort of a muddled mix of ideas for themes. Didn't have a good concept for it. We need a Nexo shield. Oh yeah, I don't know if we have one of those. Mike Hipple says very fine. Dinah says what a warrior. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Ready to go fight. Crazy lava monsters and this creepy jester guy. I don't know. And that thing, one of the worst sets of all time. One of the worst sets of all time. It was almost a good concept, but poor execution, I'd say. Do you have a Geralt of Rivia minifigure? I don't think so, unless we have a custom one. I'm not sure. Geralt! So you all got to pick up the tables for the Lego room. Oh, see you all got to go pick up tables for the Lego room. Nice, Tegan. Have fun getting some new tables or organizational solutions maybe for your Lego room. That's always fun to mix up your setup for sure. Now I have blackmail to hold on. It's not like I've never worn the Nexo armor before. Until he runs for mayor against Ed. No, I wouldn't run against Ed. No. That's like running against a dictator. Yeah, you just don't do it. Your family might disappear. I like the humor in roasting Nexo Knights. Yeah, there's plenty of fodder for that, I would say. Plenty of fodder. We are at 55 minutes, so just a little bit left. If anyone has any final requests for sets or minifigures or anything at all Lego related that they are looking for, I would do my best to find it. Henry the Horse says, can you show the Ninja Fortress box? Henry, nothing would please me more. That is one of my favorite sets of all time. I would love to show you the Flying Ninja Fortress box. I just bought 2 tall shelves for all the Lego. That was on the floor. Oh, that was on the floor because I needed more shelves, says Geology Joe. Look at that glorious set. Look at that Flying Ninja from his Flying Ninja Fortress. You also get, let's see, where is he? It's not that Daniel, one or that one. That one there is exclusive. Certified Whoa!
We've not inventoried them yet. I mean, we've not priced them yet.
Heyo.
So these are not online yet. But
Batman 1, that's hot. By end of day, the original Arkham Asylum. That's probably was a white whale for me at one point, but I think I've conceded I'm probably not going to get it.
Nightwing, that really cool
with the Nightwing. Yep. Wow, that's really cool. That's special.
So there's that.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
That little guy, keep an eye out. That's going to post tonight.
6263 for some red coats.
I would say I got to run out real quick. I'm going to come
probably
back.
One of the cheapest sets you can get. The Admiral.
Probably about 6 o'clock. We're going to put that online.
Okay, stay tuned.
Got some architecture sets.
If any of these sets already have listings, you could also go on there and hit the red email me when available button on those listings, and then you would get an email as soon as it does get added.
Blue Power Jets.
Nice. Ooh, there's a good one. That's the Village, right?
The Village, yeah.
I think we had one of those in the box, too.
It's not M. Night Shyamalan.
We had a sealed one. Okay. We had a sealed one, but then we've also got a certified pre-owned in there.
The original Killer Croc Batman.
More Batman one. Look at that. Wow, look at all that printing. Look at all these scales on there and those creepy red eyes. That's super cool.
We've got a White House down there.
White House, nice.
And an Old Technic.
Old Technic. Cool. All right, so stay tuned for those later this evening. Not priced yet. Lots of people asking about prices, but they have not been determined just yet for any of the Red Coat sets or the Arkham, but they will be posted later this evening, so stay tuned to our recently added page on our website. The Batboat, yeah, for sure. They are good. If you want it, if you really are interested and want a price, you could give us a call right now if you want to get first dibs on anything you just saw. Feel free to give us a call. That would be the best way to stake your claim on something like that. So the phone number should be down in the description as well, but it is 470-414-2208. It's also a little noisy here right now, so I'm going to move a little further away as we wrap up the stream. Bringing back memories from catalogs past, for sure. I always remember looking at a lot of those Batman 1 sets, but not getting them. What I really have nostalgia for was the original Lego Batman video game, which featured a lot of those characters in those minifigure designs. Yes, the story's busy. It just got really crowded and loud, which is why I moved away. But we are at 59 minutes, so we are pretty much about to wrap it up. So thank you all for joining for our Friday live store tour. We will see you back here again on, well, let's see, there should be a Between the Studs episode coming out tomorrow. Not sure what the subject matter will be. It could be the one that Mark and I filmed, I believe, on Tuesday. Otherwise, we will see you on Monday for our weekend haul video, or on Tuesday for another live store tour at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, same as this one. So thank you all for coming out. Hit the like button on your way out if you have not done so already. And we will see you on other videos on our channel in the near future. So thank you all for joining, and we'll see you next week. See you later, everybody. Go in the office
I
and
think I like the guy with the wider
shut
head
it
on
down.
screen. It's different.
That is true. Yeah.